Common sense ain't so common anymore nowadays. Some movies, scenarios, shows, etc., are so beatable. Yet people still die in them. I would like to wonder why. Like, it doesn't make any sense. But anyways, today I'm gonna be talking about movies I could beat fairly easily based off strictly common sense and more. First up, I got Pearl. Now, basically the premise of Pearl, it's just a prequel show, really. And in Pearl, there is this woman named Pearl, and she's insane. Like, she was literally in the fields riding a scarecrow, and then she got mad at it, yelling at it, saying, "Oh, I'm married. Why would you do this?" And then one day, I forgot how, Pearl meets a film guy. He makes films or whatever, and he's over the movie theater in town. And eventually, him and Pearl get to canoodling, and eventually they have, intercourse. So after that, the man comes back to the farm, and he starts talking to Pearl, and he's like, "Hey Pearl, what's that noise down there in your basement?" She's like, "Oh, that's just our dog." Whole time she got her mother down there, right? And then he starts seeing more weird stuff on the farm. And then he's like, "Okay, Pearl, I'll see you later." And she's like, "What? What did I do wrong? Why are you leaving me?" And she starts screaming and crashing out and all that. Me personally, if I was him, firstly, I have to have a gun. I immediately, when I started walking to her house, I had to think, maybe I should have brought a gun with me. So I'll be like, "Hey Pearl, I'll be right back, I swear to God." And I leave, I come back, have a gun with me, right? So we walk into the barn, Pearl starts yelling, "Why are you leaving me? I thought you liked me." I'm like, "Pearl, you kind of scared. You crazy as hell. There's something wrong with you. I want to get away from you." So I get in my car, get ready to leave. She stands over me with that pitchfork like she did to the dude last time. Now in the movie, she stands over him with the pitchfork, stabs him in the chest. He's cooked, right? Me personally, as soon as I see that pitchfork, up Glock, off hip with switch. I know how I have a switch. It's like 1922. Immediately start, let it go. Pearl fall back on the ground, reload, walk over. I'm gonna say it's self-defense. They're not gonna care. This is 1922. I don't even know if women could vote, but they could. Women could vote in 1920. Even then, back in the 1900s, the early ones, they did not care about women whatsoever. So me personally, I'm getting away with that murder. Now if it were 2025, I'm cooked. I'm gonna do my time. But that's really just either way it goes. That is self-defense. She was finna kill me with the pitchfork. That's barbecue chicken. Beating Pearl ain't even hard. As soon as she started acting weird, I'm out of there. Like, I'm genuinely up out of there. I'm never coming back. She's an oddball. Next up, I have Barbarian. Now, in the beginning of Barbarian, there were two people that booked the same Airbnb somehow. There was a man and a woman. So I'm gonna put myself in the woman's shoes, then the man's shoes, right? So if I'm the woman and I see somebody, a grown man, I'm like, the woman's like maybe 5'3". I see this grown man about 6'2", book the Airbnb that I'm supposed to be staying in. I'll be like, "Okay, I'll see you later on, goodbye." In the movie, the man was like, No, don't leave, I promise, everything's okay. Firstly, you're acting like a weirdo, I'm out of here. As soon as he walks towards me to touch me, once again, upping my Glock off the side of my hip, switch equipped. I don't care about going to jail. Back up, I'm finna leave, I'm finna leave. As soon as he breathes wrong, I'm gonna let the bitch go. Realistically, if you're a woman and you're rented an Airbnb, why on God's green earth would you stay in there if there's somebody else there? Even if you're a man, if you're a person, leave, find somewhere else to stay. It's not hard, but people don't understand for some reason. And then towards the end of the movie, well, not the end, towards the better part of the movie, they start hearing noises from a basement downstairs that they didn't see. Okay, cool. The man is like, "Stay here, I'll go check it out." If I'm the woman, I'm like, "You know what? Go check it out." Soon as he walks in those doors, shutting it behind him. It's not against him or nothing. I'm saving myself. Shut the doors behind him. Go get my stuff and leave. And if I was the man and there was somebody else in my Airbnb, I'm also leaving. I don't know what they got going on. And if I heard noises coming from the basement, like, why would I go down there? Realistically, I'm gonna close the door. I'm gonna say, "Hey lady, we should probably leave, dip out, movie over with," and I survive. In worst case scenario, the barbarian mom captures me, etc. She drags me down, and all she wants to do is like feed me milk that she makes, that she produces, etc., etc. I'm gonna drink the milk. I'm gonna do all that. I'm not finna get out of line. I'm not finna get murdered by her. She's like, what, 6'8", maybe 7 foot, moving fast and super strong. I can't do anything. That's like Shaq on steroids. I'm cooked if I let it get that bad. But it is what it is. I could beat Barbarian fairly easily. Next up, I got the black phone. Alright, hypothetical. I'm like how old is the kid in Black Phone? Like 12. and there's people going missing, like kids going missing consistently, and they say, oh, there's a man with a black van that knocks kids out and kidnaps them. And I walk down the street, I don't give a damn if it's a brown van, I'm turning the other way. Blue van, purple van, if it's a van in general, I'm dipping out, calling my mama, mama, help. I don't know what year this movie took place. It might have been like in the 80s or 90s or something. But realistically, the kid sees the van, sees the guy get out of the van, and he's like, hey kid, come help me with this. Firstly, no, I'm running away. Stranger danger, help, help. This kid walks up to the van, no self-preservation skills whatsoever, and gets kidnapped. Like obviously, what else did you think was gonna happen? Like, are you not using your brain, child? What's going on here? You walk up to a creepy van that has literally been on the news for kidnapping children, and you get kidnapped. Whoop-de fucking do. What did you think was gonna happen? This shit really pisses me off. If my kid ever even natural selection, it's natural selection. At what point do we think that these people might just have to go? Like, maybe it's just evolution, strongest survive, the smartest survive. Maybe that child wasn't meant to stay on this earth for too long. Maybe God just was calling his name. I don't know. Next up, I got Midsummer. I could beat this one easy as hell. Listen to this. My friend is like, hey, let's go to this let's go see my family in where did they go? Sweden. Let's go to Sweden. I walk in there, I'm like, okay, let's go. I'll go with you, right? We get on the plane, we get there, and I look around, I see everybody in this little Swedish cult thing with the white clothes and all that. I'm like, okay, I will see y'all later. I am not staying there. Clearly it's something that I don't know about going on, and I'm not here to find out. I dip back out, I go back home. I'm not staying there. That culty vibe, you start to feel it as soon as you get there. I can't do it. I would not. I couldn't be caught dead in a situation like that. I could never do it. Another one is Talk to Me, and the whole premise of that show is that they found a hand statue, and if you touch it, you can talk to the dead. So hypothetically, if I'm going to a party, and the kids, and not the kids, the people in there are like, hey, we're gonna touch this hand and talk to the dead. So I'm like, okay, this is not gonna work. So one person stick their hand on there and gets possessed, and then comes back laughing, oh my gosh, guys, that was so funny, everybody should try it. All right, I'll see y'all later. I'm gonna slam the door when I leave, and I'm gonna sprint to my car and dip in. My family could have died in the Uchiha massacre. I would not touch that hand. I would not touch that hand. I'm not gonna get possessed. What if Big Dick Randy comes back from the grave and just starts? let me stop. I'm not touching that hand. Point blank. Period. Another one I got is Candyman. Now let's pump the brakes real quick. If somebody says, if you say Candyman 3 times, then he's gonna come get you. Why the fuck would I say it 3 times? I'm not even gonna say it again. I said it twice in this video. That's it. Like, I don't care if it's not even a possibility of it happening. I wouldn't dare say somebody's name that could come kill me if I said that name 3 times in a mirror, or not even in a mirror, in general. Why would I do that? That's, once again, natural selection. But that's really all I got for y'all today. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate every single one of you, and it means the world to me that I've still been getting subs, even though I haven't been uploading as much. Like, I've been back in college. I'm trying to get my schedule back to where I can upload regularly, and it's kind of difficult because a lot of times I just have trouble finding ideas or even sticking with my ideas when I do choose to record. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in and being here, and I love all of y'all, and thank y'all for consistently running up the numbers on my videos and making, you know, the channel pop out to new viewers, and it means the world. I appreciate all of y'all. I'll see y'all very, 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 very soon.